what's been happening was this entire 2.5 years of anxiety and bewilderment and just madness over what's been going on. Imagine how hard that has been to digest for us as adults. But imagine a 4-year-old kid that remembers no more than 2 years of his own life already wearing a mask, right? Because before that, they weren't self aware yet. So they are growing with the fear. All they know their entire life is the fear of you have to wear your mask or you're going to die or grandma's going to die. You have to wear your mask or you can't go over there. Oh my God, they took Jimmy out because he got infected. And that anxiety is so deep within them and who they are that I don't think we understand how bad this is going to be when these kids grow up. And by 14, 15, even earlier, they're going to be showing signs of PTSD. They're going to become heavy drug users. This is going to give our society a very long-term residual effect that we're not even closely aware of what it's going to end looking like. Screening more children for anxiety is really important, says Stephen P.H. Whiteside, a child psychologist. Most kids in need of mental health don't get it. And I read and I speak for myself when I said that no. For some reason, it's very difficult to convince an adult that you're sad when you're a kid. It's very difficult to, as an 8-year-old, go, I don't feel anything. And your parents go, why? You have everything. You're a kid. Be happy. Play. What do you have to be sad about? And I can guarantee you, they go into their mental bank and go, they don't have to worry about bills or death or, parents. When in reality, I remember when I closed my eyes at night to go to sleep, I had to open them every 30 minutes because I was anxious that I would open them and just be blind. That was one of the very first
Wow.
traumas that I had. So all throughout the night, I'd be opening my eyes every 30, 45 minutes because I was afraid of closing my eyes, which was it's a PTSD symptom. When my parents would go, if my mom and my dad would be like, oh, we're gonna go somewhere, we'll be back at whatever, I could not, every instant of them being gone was, oh, they're dead, they're not coming back. Because again, my grandfather had done that and he hadn't come back, and even though at that time I didn't know what had happened, I had to feel that the same thing was gonna happen to my parents. So my dad, because of what he did and the religion that I grew up in and his work, he was always out of the house. I would go to school, I would kiss my dad goodbye, he was still sleeping. My dad would wake up at 10, then go do his little jobs, go meet with matters of the church, and then all throughout the day, my dad would be in and out of the house, in and out of the house. When I was in the house, my dad thinks oh, today he'll tell me, oh, he loved going everywhere with me. I didn't, but that was how I was sure that he was okay. That's how I didn't have that internal anxiety of my dad might never be coming back because I was with him and I enjoyed being with him. Um, so it's really difficult for a child. So what I can say to parents that may have kids of young age, especially nowadays where um, we're seeing kids that get really anxious if somebody's not wearing a mask, if their parents are not wearing masks or whatever, because that's all they know. I mean, they're relating wearing masks or not wearing masks, whatever it may be, with death. Um, really listen to what they have to say because I think kids have a much deeper understanding of what's going on and feel a lot more than than what we're made to believe, the happy-go-lucky. And again, it goes back to what we were talking about, that the things that we don't like, the things that went wrong, that's why some people that I personally know have been abused and they don't remember the abuse. They don't remember the trauma because it went in the back pocket. It was a survival mechanism for them not having to deal with that. So a lot of parents don't remember what they felt like negatively when they were kids. They only remember the good times they had. They only remember that they were playing. That's the memories. Oh, I was playing with Billy and Jessica and whatever. And they might not very clearly remember how they felt about certain things that gave them fear or that gave them anxiety or that made them depressed because it got put in it got hidden. Really listen to what your kids have to say, because I think they'll surprise you, especially nowadays with the internet and they have so much access to the entire world and everything that's going on in a world that's just, it sells fear. We're selling fear. Fear is the number one profit maker in the entire world, and your kids are consuming that. They are consuming fear every single day.